there is a huge simp epidemic going on in 2026, bro. And we have to figure out why that's going on and what are the solutions. Let's get into it. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Amir Reviews here. We back with another video, man. We back with another banger. We back to open the mind. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We back, y'all. We back. You know what I'm saying? Took a little break. Took about like 2 weeks off. Just want to get my mind right, get the content right. I don't want to just upload any type of content, bro. I'm not doing this get rich. You know what I'm saying? Get quick fame, bro. I really want to put in meaningful content out there for you guys. So in 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years, people can look back at these videos from 2022 to whenever I stop doing YouTube, and they'll be like, yo, this dude was one of them ones in the 2020s. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them ones. You feel me? But we gonna talk about simping, bro. We gonna talk about simping. This is one of my first videos when I switched my content back in like 2022, when I really started talking about simping and stuff like that. This ain't gonna be on no red pill stuff. None of that. No podcaster, fresh and fit. None of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make 100K to get a girl. No, I'm really gonna break this down on a mental, spiritual level, bro. We gonna talk about it, bro. So without further ado, y'all see the socials down here. If y'all wanna follow me on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, y'all can follow me there. See more content. But other than that, let's get into it. I got notes. You know what I'm saying? I started writing notes. You feel what I'm saying? Let me look at the first note, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Men are simping more than ever from what I can see. I don't know what they did in the 90s. I don't know what they did in the 2000s. I don't know what they did in the 14th century because I wasn't around. But I'm around from 2005 until decades and decades and decades. You know what I'm saying? So men are simping more than ever. Why is that, bro? Why is simping so common? That is the first topic we're going to be talking about. Why is simping so common? Why is it such a common thing to just see simps on the internet? See simps in real life? I think the number one reason is it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Comfort is so easy. It's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier to sit in your bed and lay in your bed all day than get up and go to the gym, or get up and go to work, or get up and do something productive with your day. It's easier to drink a gallon of soda than pop open a water bottle and drink the water. Did this taste good? I mean, I think water tastes good, but I mean, it's water. It doesn't really have a taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, compared to like juice and stuff. If I drink a cup of apple juice, it's gonna taste better than that bottle of water. So it's easier to do the easy, comfortable things, bro. So that's why simping is so big, because it's easier to just cash app a girl $120, go get your nails done, this is that and the third. But she's not gonna like you for you. She's only gonna like you for your money. She's only gonna like you for your cars or what you lead with. So yeah, bro, she's going to look at you with how you introduce yourself. If you pull up to the girl, if you go up to a girl and be like, yo, look at me, you know what I'm saying? I got 5 racks in my pocket. Look at the Lamborghini, you know what I'm saying? Let me buy you bottles. You in a section, let me buy you bottles, this is that and the third. Now she's always going to expect you to do things like that. I haven't sneezed and like, come on, bro. She's always going to expect you to do things like that because that's what you led with, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know the people in the comments, they're going to be people in the comments talking about some, bro, that's not going to work. You know, all these girls just want money, fame, this is that and the third. Now, that is true. That is true. We're going to get to that. That is true. There are a lot of females out there that literally only care about the money, the fame, the status, and all that stuff. But there are probably 4 billion women on this planet. Taking these off. There are probably 4 billion women on this planet. You're telling me that out of 4 billion, all of them are doing that? That's not, I don't know where you guys, no. Here's where y'all get wrong. And we're still talking about why something is so common. Here's why is another reason why it's so common. Because y'all are finding these women in clubs, parties, you know what I'm saying? You go into concerts, you're not going to find wifey material women like that. It's rare. I'm not going to say it'll never happen, but it's not common, bro. It's not common. You're telling me you're going to go to an NBA YoungBoy concert and you expect to find a wife? 90% of those women that when I went to the NBA YoungBoy concert with my girl and my pops, 90% of those women probably have a celebrity crush on YoungBoy. 90%, and I'm being generous, 90% probably have a celebrity crush with them girls. Everybody like, how you know your girl don't got a celebrity crush? Because I didn't find her at a YoungBoy concert. I didn't find her at no kickback. I didn't find her at no party. You know what I'm saying? Like, when people were like, yo, you gotta find people at libraries, that's real, bro. If you like comics and you want a girl to be in the comics, you have to go to comic stores. Go to comic events. Find those type of girls, bro. The reason why it's so common to just simp is because y'all are getting these girls, y'all are getting these girls on IG. Their IG page is full with OnlyFans links, spicy page links, subscriptions, Cash App in their bio, bikini pictures, and y'all are still gonna sit there and DM these girls, send them money, take them out on all these dates and all this stuff, and then when you figure out that she's been talking to 5 other dudes while you was talking to her, now you're like, oh my god, bro, DTB, can't trust these girls, this is that and the third. And I'm sitting here like, you allowed that. You literally, it's like you left the best shooter on the team wide open, and then you're mad when your coach yells at you. Gang, why are you mad? You left him wide open. Of course he's gonna hit that. You went into the Lions den and you're mad that you got your leg bent. Like, what are we talking about, bro? So the reason why simping is so common and so, you see it all over the place, is because it's just easy, bro. It's just easy. It's harder to get to know a girl. It's harder to vet women. It's harder to really ask these girls these type of questions. We're like, okay, I know she's not wifey material. I know she's not girlfriend material, so I'm not gonna take her serious. You know what I'm saying? You're not asking these questions. You're asking, is she a freak? You a freak? How many bodies you got? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing, dog? I'm telling you, bro. It's so like when I go on the internet, it's just insane the amount of simping that I see. It's like y'all have no backbone, bro. And we're gonna get into that later, but y'all have no backbone. Y'all have no dignity. It's like, stand up, get up, bro. It's like when y'all see them videos, y'all know them girls that be like having dudes on leashes and stuff and like punching them. I'm like, bro, where is your father at, gang? Like, what are we doing? It's honestly ridiculous, bro. It's honestly ridiculous. Number 2 is, why do men lead with money? Why do so many guys nowadays lead with their pockets? We talked about that in a little bit in the first segment, but let's really deep dive on why money. People think money is like the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, bro. You don't gotta have $1,000,000. You don't gotta have $1,000,000,000. You don't gotta have 100,000 Instagram followers. What you gotta have is purpose, discipline, and a goal, a dream. You gotta have at least one of those, if not all 3, for a solid girl, a solid young lady, a solid woman to actually really mess with you, bro. If you don't have any of those, then they're gonna call you broke. Then they're gonna call you a bum. Then they're gonna, call you the B word. They're gonna talk reckless. Now, honestly, you can have all 3 of those, and girls will still talk to you crazy like that. But that's when you have to really just cut them off. Like, the moment she call you anything out your name, just cut her off. Just don't. If you go back, that's your fault. You deserve everything that's coming your way, bro. You deserve not to eat for a whole week because you found the craziest, most heinous things in her phone. But anyways, all jokes aside, all trolling aside. Yeah, bro, you don't have to have this, bro. See, these fresh and fit podcasters, you know what I'm saying? These type of dudes that probably didn't get no girls in high school, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't get no girls in college. So now that they got a little bit of money, a little bit of fame, now they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? The only girls want to mess with you because you got $1,000, $1,000,000 in that bank account, right? If Drake DM your girl, she is going. Like, yeah, that's true for a lot of women, but not all women. That's the thing, bro. Like, this red pill content, and honestly, when I started making these type of videos, I was following the red pill content, not because of that what was it? It was like, I don't even want to say toxic masculinity, but it was like, you gotta have $1,000,000, this is that and the third. I was following that, but not because of that. I was following because it was like teaching me discipline and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I like this. You know what I'm saying? Masculinity. We don't got a lot of that stuff on the internet. It's rare you see masculinity on the internet, because if you do, they're gonna label it as toxic masculinity. So I was like, let me start making these videos. Let me start doing that. And I just started keep doing the videos. I kept experiencing things, hardship with females, some hardships in life, and growing as a person. And I'm like, okay, I want to keep doing this. But anyways, you don't have have to have that much money. You don't have to have a lot of money in your bank account. Obviously, everybody wants a lot of money, but don't think. Now, if you're like dead broke and you don't already have a girl, like if you went, if, I don't even want to say broke, but if you lost a lot of money while you're in a relationship and she leaves you because of that, you obviously know she wasn't the one. She was only there for what you could provide for her. She wasn't there for the person that you are, right? But if you're single and you're dead broke and you want a girlfriend, there's no point, bro. Get your money up. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, because you want to take her out on dates. You want to buy her stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to take trips. You want to do those type of things. But if you're in a relationship and, you know, the money starts slowing down, you know, it's a roller coaster. So you go down and she stick by your side. That's how you know she a real one. That's how you know, she's solid. Unless she putting up a front for the ages, then I can't even blame you, bro. She goes in the Hall of Fame for that. But anyways, the reason, what was the question again? I'm yapping. Y'all know I write notes, but I still yap. Why do men leave with money? Again, it goes back to the comfort thing. It's easy, bro. It's easy to DM a girl. You send hard eyes, right? I've never done this. But I'm gonna just give you an example of what I see. A girl, you know what I'm saying? She posts her body, posts her face, whatever. You send hard eyes. She don't respond. She posts 2 days later. You be like, you beautiful. She don't respond. Then the third time she posts, then dudes are gonna be like, let me take you out, or let me bless your Cash App. Now she responds. So you're telling me she left you on delivered or seen for 2 DMs in a row, and the minute you bring up some money, she responds. Now, with a person that doesn't have any dignity, the person that's not in tune with their spirituality, a person that's not in a right mindset, a person that doesn't know themselves, doesn't know knowledge of self, they're going to be like, oh, she want me now. She just playing hard to get. She don't want you, bro. She wants what's in that bank account, what's on that Cash App, what's on your Bank of America account, your checkings account, and what's in your pockets. She doesn't care about you, because if she did, when you first DM'd her, she would be like, oh, I like this dude's pretty attractive. Let me give him a chance. Boom, boom. And you go from there. You get to know her. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But the minute you bring up money, she responds. And those are the girls y'all be taking serious. Like, it just baffles me, bro. The things that I see on this internet when it comes to dating, it's like, oh my God, it honestly makes me like think like, bro, I'm 100% living in a simulation. There is no way these people are real human beings, bro. And if you're a young dude watching this right now, please don't do that, bro. I don't care if you was raised by nothing but females. If you was raised by nothing but females, most of these dudes that do this, they were raised by nothing but females. They ain't have no father figure. They ain't have no uncle, no big brother, no even little brother. They ain't had no cousins. They was just raised by their grandma, their mom, their sisters. If you're one of those dudes, please don't listen to them, respect them, but don't listen to all that advice. Because how is a fish gonna teach a fisherman how to fish? Like, what? Why would I listen to a fish teaching me how to fish and not a fisherman on how to fish? Right? Why would I listen to a woman on how to get girls and not my father or my, you know what I'm saying? Because they're actually doing it. Bro, 90% of the time women don't know what they want. They don't even know what they want to eat. I ask my girl, what you want to eat? I don't know. But you're hungry. Yeah. Okay, so what you want to eat? I don't know. I'm like, oh my God. Even my mom be like, Mom, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What do y'all want to eat? Bro, like, just answer the question. But anyway, it's just like, if you're one of those dudes, bro, listen to them, respect them and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, bro, don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the Twitter bots to be like, if he don't send you $500 a month, cut him off, sis. If he don't buy you $500 flowers every day, cut him off, sis. If he don't pay your rent, oh my God. Some of y'all are paying girls rents y'all don't even date. Now, honestly, you should never pay a girl's rent if you're dating, honestly, unless y'all been together for some mad long, you know what I'm saying, and she really need it. But the only time you should pay for girls' bills if you're married. If you're married, or if you know, okay, I'm going to marry this girl, and you know she's solid, but that's the exception. Like, or if y'all live together. But if y'all don't live together, if y'all live together, okay. But if y'all don't live together and you're paying your rent and you're sending her $2,800 or $2,100 a month and you paying her phone bill, what are y'all doing? Like, genuinely, what are y'all doing, bro? I don't understand the mindset, bro. So that's the reason why people leave, these dudes leave with money, because it's easier, bro. It's easier to get a response out of a girl. And again, I'm not gonna say all girls, but if you're talking to these IG models, these girls that's only talk to rappers and NBA players and NFL players, they're only gonna listen to money. So why are you even talking to them? Like, go to the library, go to the comics, go do something, go. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous, bro. And last but not least, I was gonna have another one. I was gonna say it's not just about money, but that's the same. I basically said that. I wanted to add this last segment when I saw a crazy tweet today. Star wide receiver for Alabama. Y'all know Ryan Williams. If y'all follow football, college football, y'all know Ryan Williams. I'm an Alabama fan. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Williams' his freshman year was cooking. This past year, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't so good. But now I think I know why. This dude just got announced he's getting engaged. Mind you, he's 19 years old. All right? No, that's not even the worst part. He's 19 years old. He's getting engaged to a 25-year-old. Mind you, when Ryan Williams was a freshman at Alabama, normally freshmen are like 18, maybe 19 if your birthday falls on a weird, like at the end of the year like mine, or like early. This dude was 17 years old when he got to Alabama. That was the main reason. One of the main, not only because he was a good football player, but that was one of the main reasons why he blew up. Because, oh my God, this 17-year-old freshman, he still should be in high school. He should have still been in high school his freshman year. This past year should have been his freshman year. He was 17 years old. This girl was talking to him at 23 years old. Now let's imagine if the roles were reversed, and this 25-year-old dude got engaged to a 19-year-old woman, a 19-year-old young lady, and she was a 17-year-old freshman. He would be arrested for PDF, but he would be in the Epstein files. This dude is getting engaged to her. And this is, I say all that to say is, the last part is, y'all lack a father figure, bro. I'll check my phone. My bad, y'all. Y'all lack a father figure. Luckily, I have a father in my life. I just heard him walking. Luckily, I have I have a blood uncle, but I also have a bunch of, OGs that I call my uncle, I call my OGs and stuff like that. Luckily, yes, I have 3 sisters. Yes, I have a mom, a bunch of aunties, stuff like that. But luckily, I had a father growing up, and I still have a father as I'm still growing to teach me, like, bro, don't fall for these traps. Because there's no way in my right mind would my dad allow me to get engaged to a 25-year-old woman that was grooming me when I was 17 years old. That's basically what it was. It was grooming. But because it's a woman, nobody's going to take it serious. But if the roles were reversed, that dude would be locked up in jail right now. Or they will be on Twitter calling this dude a PDF. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube. The reason why, y'all lead with money or simping is so common is because 90% of these dudes didn't grow up with no father figure. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not bashing you. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, right? I'm grateful to have that. But that's the reason why. But there's no excuse to go get a mentor. Go join sports. You know what I'm saying? Your coach become a father figure to you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna fill that role of your father. But any masculinity around you as a young boy growing up helps. I'm telling you, bro, it helps. That's why you see all these dudes that's in the fashion wearing dresses, makeup, because they say, oh, it's fashion. You ain't grow up with no father. I almost guarantee you didn't, because since when is dudes wearing dresses fashion? If you ain't satanic or doing some Baphomet ritual, you know what I'm saying? This dude is 19 years old, just got engaged to a 25-year-old. And we all know why she wants to get engaged, wants to marry him. Because Ryan Williams, he's gonna be a first round pick. Hopefully he have a great year this year. You know what I'm saying? I wish him nothing but the best. But Ryan Williams, bro, Hollywood, if you watching this, bro, they see the fame, they see the potential, they see you about you already making probably, I'm not even pocket watching, but you already probably making a good amount of money with the NIL deals playing at Alabama, star wide receiver at Alabama. So imagine what that NFL money gonna look like. Imagine what the NFL sponsors gonna look like. And you don't think these girls be seeing that, bro? You don't think they be sending these girls to do that? That's why you see half of these NBA players, half of these NFL players not coming out on these podcasts saying I'm broke. Why? Because y'all was spending $200,000 a month, $200,000 a year on these girls, and you don't even talk to them no more, bro. Because they send you these people, they send these little honeypots to these dudes, and they go broke. And if they don't want to play the game no more, then they be like, oh, he raped me. He raped me. You know what I'm saying? He sexually assaulted me. This is that and the third. But that's another video for another time. That's another video for another time. So those are the three main reasons why I think simping is becoming huge in 2026. And do I see it slowing down? The only way I see it slowing down if we get fathers back in the household again. If that's not the case, I don't see this thing slowing down anytime soon. I hate to say it. I'm gonna teach my little nephew, bro. Hey, bro. If a girl in the playground be like, you can only play with me if you give me some candy, I'll go find a girl that want to play with me without my candy. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They starting them young, bro. They starting them young. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that like button. If you guys didn't, if you thought this is the worst video you've ever seen on YouTube, hit the dislike button, bro. I can take it. Love you all. Stay positive, stay safe, stay disciplined, or you will be disciplined. Turn them L's into lessons, turn them lessons into W's. Till next time, until we open the mind once again, Amir Views is out. Brrr.
Nigga know he ain't got no paper. Like, why even go to the mall? Yeah, nigga be stacking his paper. Now all of a sudden I'm tall. I get racks every motherfucking season, my nigga. That's why I drip in the fall.